All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Major's in the house. Coming on a couple of minutes early because I'm not on BPT time. No, 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 sir. We're doing some other things. So I'm waiting for some of y'all to pop in here. And while we do, I have uh, information for new viewers to subscribe to the channel. And also, what's up, Miss E? Also, hit me on my new channel and subscribe if you haven't already, and that is Major Experience TV. And it's on YouTube at Major Experience TV. What's up, everybody? Pop in here on time. I'm having to do this live in my vehicle in an undisclosed location so they can't trace me. I'm just joking. Make sure y'all can hear me okay. And make sure the video is good. It says 5G, but I'm not sure in this area. I hope everything's cool, coming through clean on your end. On my end, it looks snazzy, but I don't know how you guys. Loud and clear. All right, appreciate that. Did I say Kwame? Hold on, let me throw my specs on. Hold on. Does that say Kwame? Kwame Barrington. Kwame, the polka dots. Back in the day. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Brother Kwame. Got the polka dots popping. All right. Y'all jumping up in, piling in here. That's what's up. Hey, Jax. Appreciate the feedback on the volume and on the check my makeup here. I think I'm good. Let's see. Got my phone camera right here. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're good. Keep my head down. We'll be all right. Okay, so y'all interested in this title? I see C. Marie's in the house. I'm gonna let y'all get up in here real quick, and then we'll get it going. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's prosperous and moving forward. And we ain't moving backwards. And everybody, of course, watch your six at all times. Just don't be paranoid. Like I always say, don't tap yourself out before you're supposed to be out of here. Let's see here. Who's on here? Okay. Got 60 counting here. Like I always say, hit the thumbs up so I know y'all responsive. It's 60 of us in here roughly, so make sure we hit the thumbs up so I can know you alive and breathing. Okay, do your part. Just hit the likes and we be all right. Okay, I see we got some good folks up in here. Look like some good energy in here, and that's who I shoot the messages out to anyway. The good energy folks. Y'all can see a lot of the energy vampires don't even stop by no more. So I'm happy about that. I don't like negative energy when it's not necessary. There's a time and place for all things, and being negative it's a useful tool when it's needed, when it's necessary. But as a regular exercise, no, it's not something that I'm looking forward to. I have to use discretion and use my abilities as they're needed, not just constantly regurgitating the same thing over and over again. That don't make sense. But anyway, the title I had is "You Public Enemy Number One." And no, not Flavor Flav with the big old clock on, not that Public Enemy, not Chuck D. We're not talking about that Public Enemy, but that's a good that's actually a good match or lineup to what I'm going to go into, kinda. Of course, they got some slack, a lot of slack, the messages they was coming out with. So, likewise, you got to expect it when you putting some heat out there. So, what's up, everybody? Like I said, Braxton, Spiritual Warrior, Arhamidas Allah, I hope I pronounced that correct. DeVary Greenwood, Terry L, sorry, Scud Ruckus, Real Talk, what's up? Little things mean a lot. Okay. Old McMonner, okay. Kwame again. Bryce Griggs, Spiritual Warrior. Vanessa Hubbard, what's up? The Garden Muse. If I missed anybody, shame on me. But I think I got everybody. I got Miss E. C. Marie in the house. The duo. And I'm going to get with y'all in a minute. Miss E, I'm going to get with you because we got some things to talk about. I ain't forgot about what we already talked about, but I'm going to get with you on that. But anyway, look, let's get into the content because I'm at the fair. My little girl's out there with her mom. They on some rides right here. I can see everything. Y'all want to see the fair? Hold up. See what I'm talking about? Man. Y'all be thinking I'm joking. Major be really doing, you know, I don't care. Keep this thing moving till the wheels fall off. Watch me. So, the topic, we're going to get into it, y'all. I'm telling you, we're going to get all up in here real quick. I'm going to do this all in 29 minutes. Ha, 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 ha. Very funny. So, I'm going to try. So, the title, you are public enemy number one. Here's where it's at, for real, on the real tip. You public enemy number one, just like me, not for the reasons you think you are. Let me explain. I know some people tuned in to possibly hear the gory details about why we're the enemy of the state. Kind of, that's not what I was talking about. That's the hook, though. What I was talking about was this, and we're going to walk through a couple of things so we can compare, do some comparisons, do some cross-checking, and find out if this is something that we got on our chest that we need to get off. So, public enemy, the one that I meant was you against yourself. Here's what I mean. We are public enemy number one, not the government against you, not your family, not your cousin and them, not your job and all of that. I ain't trying to throw no excuses around. We public enemy number one because of us. We the enemy of ourselves. We our own worst, best, good, whatever you want to call it, enemy, all wrapped up in one. Now, let's just forget about what the government doing. Let's forget about what the popo doing. Let's forget about what the school doing with the kids and the bad, nasty lunches they serve, and you need to don't let them eat that stuff. Let's not point at our family members for not liking our way and picking their way and this, that. No, we public enemy because our mind is on the wrong narratives. We getting caught up in all of this jibber jabberish. We getting caught up in unfocused focus. Take that one in for a hot second. We unfocused focus. There is such a thing. Unconscious focus. You're not consciously focusing, but your subconscious is focusing on things that me and you been programmed with on a constant. Why are they spending billions upon billions of dollars? They got whole companies. Y'all think these office buildings are full of companies just doing office stuff? They got companies out there that do nothing but pretend to be companies that do all of the marketing to us, the propaganda artists, and the companies that shape and mold how we see and visualize everything that's going on. So when you partake and you turn on the switch and say, yeah, I want to get some more of that action junkie movie stuff. I want to get some more of that reality TV stuff. I want to get some more this, that, and the other of the programming industry, or you want to call it the matrix, whatever you want to call it, the system. Every time we do that, we induce what happens on the street. Eventually, what you see happening on the street is from a whole bunch of us. A whole bunch of us concurring to the programming dished out by that small percentage, those entities that consider themselves the highest echelon. When we partake in that, when we consume it, digest it, roast it, fry it, gnaw on it, boil it, saute it, fricassee it, all that stuff, and then we consume it on a regular basis, we are public enemy to ourselves. Yeah, I said it. Ain't nobody else's fault what's happening with you or me. Ain't nobody else's fault what's happening on the street. If you in the hood, say on the street with me, on the street. All right, so this is where the rubber meet the road. This is where you got to realize with your real eyes what's really happening. If we keep putting all this energy in, yo, they just did this, and now the vote, now the politics, oh, they about to do this. All we doing is adding wood and charcoal and lighter fluid and paper and cardboard to the fire. That's all you're doing. Who's public enemy number one? You against you. If we wasn't concerned about what they was doing, they wouldn't quite have much to do. It would fall on deaf ears, right? Well, evidently, scare tactics work. And I mean, I have to admit, they can throw some stuff out that's real serious looking and has serious consequences. I know. But ultimately, this life is short anyway. I've been telling y'all that for ever since I've been doing these videos. It's already short. Now, you ain't guaranteed no length of longevity or no length of anything with this system or this planet or this body or nothing anyway. Now, nobody wants to get their journey cut short if they own their journey, but then at some point, your journey got to get cut short anyway. I mean, short could be 150 years. You're still going to be like, dang, on the 149th year, you're going to be like, oh, dad, that was short. S-H-O-W-T. That was short. Life is too short. Do-doom-doom. You know what I'm saying? He was making that tune, what was that, 30 years ago? Life is too short. So, it's already like that. It already bees like that. So, you got to decide now whether you keep patroning going to the place to give energy to the things that you don't want to happen to you. Why you keep going? Why do we keep consuming it when it's coming to do something negative to us? That's the whole point of this conversation, is stop getting caught up. Don't believe the hype. Another Public Enemy song. Don't believe the hype, right? Believe your hype. Go construct your program, your thoughts, the life I know you might be saying right now, Major, I got a 9 to 5, I'm barely making it, blah, blah, blah. I'm on fixed income, this, that, the other. That's a part of systematic tactics. That's a part of the Social Security number stuff. Like, when my grandmother was born, she told me, one of the things she did give me information on, she was born in 1917, okay? She lived till she was 102. So, she said when she was in her 20s, they didn't have a Social Security number. When that program started, you hear what I'm saying? That program, when that started, people were able to write down the set of numbers that they wanted to be their Social Security number. So prior to that, with the Social Security number system, there was a plan they had rolled out years before. How are we going to get people to buy into this? Blah, 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 blah. We got to start programming them. We got to start telling them, yo, your safety net is Social Security. When you retire, blah, 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 you get some money coming to you every month. Don't you want that? They didn't ever disclose, oh, when you do this, you're going to be in the system and we're going to monetize your birth certificate and all that stuff, right? They didn't disclose that. They just slide it. Well, this is what they do. This is how the system here works. So it's not that you got to jump up and revolt against it. You need to revolt against yourself. You need to be picking in yourself. You need to be, clamping down on you. Are you eating any better than you was? Are you doing any kind of exercise that's going to help your physical vehicle partake in your journey longer? Or is it going to be a short, we don't ever know anyway. You could be sitting here and an aircraft part could fall out the sky and drop down on my truck and I could be lights out. So anything is anything right now. Anyway, it's always been like that. So this is what I'm getting at. Everybody want to go blame this person. Oh, it's this country's doing it and that country doing it and the government and this and that. Oh, they did this and they did that. Well, if you don't like it, don't do it. Oh, well, they gonna kill you. So be it. I gotta go out of here anyway. What's up? We gonna stop being so scared of stuff. Do your journey. You know what I'm saying? And sorry, y'all. I thought I had this muted. Let's double mute. Yeah, there we go. Now we got it muted. So look, do your journey. You gotta be up on your journey because the clock is ticking. So everybody want to hear some. Yeah, that's what's up. Thanks, C. Marie, throwing that information up there. Everybody wants to hear. I'm pointing the finger at this. I'm pointing the finger, but don't nobody want to point the finger at themselves. So like I said, you got to get in a better battle position, because this is the battle for the minds. All of this activity that's going on all over the world, all of this stuff is designed to make sure that you go into the new system, compliantly. All of this stuff being conscripted, being managed and put out there, and talk of this and talk of that, and the pre-talk of the book that talks about the stuff that's going on right now. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. The people who wrote that, okay, put it in English. They know a date and time for when they're putting in play the script. So that's what we got to be up on. You got to be up on game. You got to be a little bit further ahead than right now stuff. You ain't got to be in future stuff either, but you got to be up on game about who's the enemy. So everybody got all armed up and bullets everywhere and stuff like that. Well, don't even know who the enemy is. I'm talking real talk. Oh, we gonna handle it. If somebody come up in here, there ain't nobody gonna handle nothing, because don't nobody know how to handle anything like that. They got you so hyped up on stuff. All of the companies that you purchase that stuff from, they getting percentages of that. So every time they scare you, they make more money. It's always about follow the money. Y'all know that. I ain't talking nothing new. If you want to know what's really up with something, follow the money. Follow the money. Okay? So, right now, they got to change the system. It's hard to do that with a bunch of hard-head, I wanted to cuss right there, people, but I said I wouldn't on here. It's hard to do that with a bunch of hardheads that was promised a dream, and they still working like worker bees and ants in the colony to get the dream, right? And it's hard to just tell them, oh, you ain't gonna get the dream now. What's up? Now, they coming at you hard like that. They gonna look, this is a de-escalation of a system. They're not trying to turn nothing off tomorrow. They can't. You understand, if you understand power, you have to understand how power controls. And if you understand how power controls, you don't just turn the switch off, because then you lose control. The whole point is for somebody to be in control of all of this. Okay? So that's not what we want. We want to be free to do whatever you want to do, blah, 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 blah. But let's just think about it for a hot second. If you didn't have these systems right now, which is all me and you know, we don't know no other world's systems. We just know this one. If they shut it off, that would be very bad for me and your vehicle right now, because ain't no other group ready to put the system in place to govern things the way it needs to be governed the right way. So if everything gets turned off, you don't want that. People like, go on, turn it off, turn the system off, do away with the system. It's already been running so long. That's just like you on life support and you trying to live and somebody step on your hose. Ain't no air getting through just a little bit. You don't want that to happen. You don't want to go out like that. Way you want to go out is on top of your game up here. Okay, all of your elements, all your battle gear, all your everything is right here. It's all about how you construct it and how you then pattern the construction of what you design, and then you live it out every day. This is how you flip the script. Everybody else can follow. Let them follow the leader. I ain't following nobody but me. So if I run myself into a dead end one way street and I can't get out, that's on me. I can't point the finger at nobody. Oh, they made me do it. No, it's just I got to find a way out. It's gonna be a lot of digging. I have to claw my way out, but yo, that's what's up. I'm gonna do it. So this is why we gotta start energizing where you at. You gotta start putting forth the right energy from your being so that your environment can start changing the way you want it to change. Now, am I naive? Is it just gonna flip a switch and that's just gonna be, we're gonna be in the golden age? No, man. No, this is not gonna happen like that. Too many greedy, too many hungry people, not even hungry, but just want more. Too many people that ain't got no heart, ain't got no backbone. Too many people around here stuck on stupid. Too many people deeply love the system. So, save yourself. This is put your face mask on, get some air first before you try to put somebody else's on. Because the program, see, we not at the beginning of nothing. You at the end of some things and the beginning of the unknown. That's where we at. So, but take life like it begats itself to you, because every day is an unknown. You think you know what's going to happen 5 minutes from now when you get ready to go take that shower or get off this live, blah, 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 blah. You think you know your lights are still on right now. You think this, you think that. Anything could change at a drop of a dime. So it happens to people every day. Me and you are no different. We get in the same vehicle body suit, so we all can succumb to the same kind of stuff. The only difference that me and you will have in regards to what I'm talking about against other people is that we own some other juice, or you wouldn't be listening to this jibber jabbers I'm talking about. We own a different frequency. So this is about calibrating yourself for your journey out of here. This is about getting in all the experiences, the great experiences you could get. That's really the only kind of energy transmission you can really afford to take part in right now. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you also think of it like this. So if you got a bank account right now and you could be a billionaire in good energy or a billionaire in negative energy, which place are you in right now? Now, a lot of people say, oh, that new age stuff, Major. Come on, Major. That's hogwash what you talking about, because new age is 2 English words put together that just depict that new age rolls itself out every 60 seconds. You're in a new age. How about that? For the new age criticizers, I'm not saying I'm a new age this or that. I use this terminology because in this language, these are the only words I could utilize to describe what I'm trying to describe. Don't none of y'all speak Mandarin. Well, some of y'all, but the majority of everybody is speaking English. The English language. Languishing to pronounce the words, like I always say. So you got to start getting into you got to start getting out of your old suit and into a new one that you already designed. For those of you that are listening to me and the old information, the old English information that you cherish and hold on to and cling to, it was already it had its peak and it's already on a downward trajectory. And the reason why I say that is because the systems and the programs me and you been sold are almost obsolete. They were written like scriptures. I say this all the time. Scriptures. How about scripts to movies? What does that depict? Somebody has to write a beginning, a middle, and an ending for the storyline to be read by the viewers. That's all that's been done to your life and my life. They wrote a storyline on how they wanted it to go, and now they rolled it out way before me and you was born, possibly before your parents were born, and they planned this out some couple of 100 years ago, or whatever the actual, who knows when. Maybe this method has been used over and over and over again to bring up civilizations, destroy them, and start over. Who knows? But whatever it is pretty darn clever, and you cannot just come up with this type of environment in 100 years. Come on, think about it. You mean to tell me, here's some thought for you right now. Look around your environment. Drive down the street. Look at all them buildings, all those colors, all those signs, all those systems in place. All of these businesses that are in every state that are connected together, owned by supposedly one company. Ha ha ha, very funny. Again, owned by this, owned by that, all working succinctly, systematically. If I go to the restroom in Georgia at this location, I can go to your location in your city and the bathroom look exactly the same. Got the same screws, washers, nuts, and bolts. So you mean to tell me in the last 100 years, critical thinking is required on this one. In the last 100 years, 120 years, all of this got developed up out of nowhere? You mean they laid the streets down and the sewage and the plumbing and all of this stuff based off of, oh, we just came over here and started doing this last year? No, man. Hey, that was an Eddie Murphy moment. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Okay, so you mean to tell me, look in your environment, do you see any 500-year-old trees? How about 400, 300-year-old tree? Big old trees, humongous, look like pterodactyl trees, look like brontosaurus or whatever them dinosaurs' names are, okay? Have you ever seen a 500-year-old tree? No? Okay, where are they all at? Who took them? Why is everywhere we go clean? You got baby trees all over the landscape everywhere. Maybe you can find a 200-year-old tree. Go to Savannah, Georgia, you can see some pretty old trees. Only in certain places, right? So you have to ask yourself questions like, critical thinking is required here. Where'd all them big old trees go? Did the natives use them all for the boats they made when they was doing commerce on the high seas? Did they take all the trees? Or did, the whole point is this. This has occurred before, y'all. You thinking this is so new. You thinking this is new age. This is old tech. Okay, you got an iPhone 12. They got the iPhone 50. They ain't gonna give you the 50. They're gonna wait for another 50 years and you might get it. You ain't gonna get the iPhone 50. They ain't gonna let you outflank them. Come on, man. Listen. Everywhere you go, you think they developed this in the last 120 years. So we in 2023 almost, right? So 123 years ago would be 1900, right? You think all of this just popped up in 100 years with a whole bunch of people that came from other countries that wasn't even on a supposed system yet, just came over here and conquered all of this and threw all this up in the last 123 years, maybe 200 years, and we living like this? Cars, Wi-Fi, phones, iPhone 20s, so on and so forth. You really think people that talented? No. To me, this is my opinion, personal. This has happened before, and it will happen again. So, wake up. You are not in the place that you think you in, Toto. It ain't Kansas. But when they make the movies like that, you be thinking you still in Kansas. You know what I'm saying? So, it's time to wake up. You ain't got to smell the coffee. Folgers in your cup. Nah. See, programming's still there. Still there. So, if you disagree with me, groovy. Keep that energy. At least I know you living. At least I know you awake. If you agree with me, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, subscribe if you haven't, and make sure you got the notifications on. Go on my new channel at Major Experience TV. Y'all gonna see some stuff in the next coming months. If I'm still here, and if y'all's is still here, y'all about to see some groovy stuff happening. But you're gonna have to subscribe to that new channel at Major Experience TV to get those groovy videos. And you know, your boy a little ancient. Don't nobody use the word groovy no more, probably except for me. Groovy, baby. He wasn't the first one to say that Austin Powers thing. Groovy, baby. He stole that. That's the 70s. That's the 60s and 70s, baby. But look, it's been a stone gas, my man, my ladies. But what y'all think about what I'm talking about? Put some comments on here, and make sure you guys comment on this live, because it really helps people when they see the videos. They go, oh, somebody's watching. Oh, comment. Okay, give them some information too. I'm not the only one that got some couple of nickels running around in my head jingling to get together. Y'all got some nickels and dimes up there too. So I'm just saying this stuff because I'm just tired of, I'm really tired, y'all. I'm tired of okay, you're gonna nuke us. You're gonna nuke this, do what you gonna did. Stop playing. Okay. Oh, the depression is coming. You already depressed. You here in the system. You what more depressed? Look, it just been made up. They got a lot of makeup on this stuff. They got a lot of makeup on this stuff. So you ever in this? Look, ladies, I'm not talking about you, my viewers, because y'all is beautiful, okay? Y'all the bestest ever, okay? That's what's up, Tyrone. Appreciate you. Look, but have you ever seen, look, ladies, all my viewers, y'all fine as silk, okay? So don't think nothing different. But have you ever seen a lady, and some of y'all ladies gonna be like, yeah, okay. You ever seen a lady walking down the street, got the makeup on? She like, you like, whoa. Then you see her the next day coming from the gym, no makeup. You like, oh, okay. That's how this place is. I had to use that. It's kind of allegorical thing. You know, I'm sorry. I had to use it. I'm going to do a guy thing. We're going to talk about a dude. Oh, okay. We'll do a dude thing to make it even. Ladies, y'all ever seen big old buff dude? Got triceps, biceps, chest popped all out looking like The Rock. He in the gym, got the jogging pants on. You like, hey. All right, come back the next day. Same dude, popping, got the shorts on. Legs look like two chopsticks. Yeah. Okay. So now we even. I wasn't just talking about the girls. I'm talking about the guys too. So it's made up. It got a lot of makeup on top of this here thing. It's so made up. You got to use some turpentine to get this off. You can't just wipe it off with a wet wipe. You got to do some scrubbing. This place is made up. They done got us so wrapped up in it. We like doing this stuff. We like being this way. We love being here in all of this system. We don't even know what free is. We just know I live in the land of the free, the home of the brave, whatever that means. I heard somebody saying it, so I'm gonna do it too. That's all we done heard. We ain't coming through with no original, nothing. N-U-F-F-I-N-G. Who is that? Big in hair, or big in, I appreciate the gift. Y'all awesome, man. Y'all totally awesome. Love the energy. But you see what I'm saying? This is why we the public enemy number one. We created this whole thing with all these minds running around here not knowing what's what. This is what it looked like when a whole bunch of minds get corrupted and run around bouncing into each other, creating things and doing things and don't even know where it's all headed, just trying to use our energy some kind of way that the system depicted we needed to use it. And that's where we at. So what's the benefit of this conversation? Let's see. What's the takeaway? How we use this? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Step right up, young man, young lady. Be 50 cents. Don't nothing cost 50 cents no more. Them days is over. Don't nothing cost a quarter no more. You can't get no Hubba Bubba bubble gum no more. Probably $5 a pack now. You can't even buy no singles. Anybody know any now laters are at? What about that Laffy Taffy? Who got some banana Laffy? Them days is over. So what we got to do right now is this. What's the takeaway? You got to go in here and program the supercomputer, the hard drive. You got a massive hard drive up in there. It trumps any computer system ever known to mankind. To get the highest level computer system, you had to have the highest level minds created. So the takeaway is this. I've been talking about this every time I talk. Write your own narrative. No excuses. What is it you want to do here? How do you want to journey through this place? Don't give me all that. Oh, I want to be a millionaire. I want to give me a new house. Oh, I'm trying to get that new car. I'm trying to, now I don't want no Tesla yet. I want this. I want that. I want that new whip. I want that Rolls Royce, Bentley, blah, blah, blah. I'm not talking about that. That's systematic overdose. That's like I ain't gonna even say the name of it, but that's like a drug. And once you get hooked, you can't even find your way back. So ain't nothing wrong with using any of that stuff, like I always say, but you gotta be able to come in and out of the system at your free will, not be induced, inducted, intubated into it. You don't want to do that. You want to come and go as you please up here. Let the money chase you. Let whatever system of money they got to play around in here, let it chase you, but don't be out chasing it. I did the whole first part of my life chasing the dollar. Like the OJs say, almighty dollar, gotta have that mean green. You know what I'm saying? So we've been chasing and ain't getting nothing. Need to set your own narrative so that the things begin to chase you, and then you can discern whether you want to be chased by that or not, instead of reverse. I know they got systems out in place. You done already bit into the apple so deep, well, some of y'all just bit the apple but didn't bite it deep enough, didn't go get the seeds, because that's where the real nutrition is at the core of the apple. The fleshy part of the apple just tastes good. The real core is the bitter part, the seeds. Got some crazy, what is it, B17 stuff they don't sell on the counters in them seeds. You got to eat them seeds. But them bit into the apple and done got used to that sugar, and now we stuck like Chuck, because they wrote the narratives for your stuck like Chuckness. So to get unstuckness, you got to write your own narrative. That means I'm talking about details, how you want to wake up in the morning, what you want to do after you wake up. Put times to it. 10 minutes after I wake up, I done got a glass of water. I feel great. I'm talking to myself about how great I am today and how well my body feels. And after this, yeah, I've got a job, so I'm going to go to work and I'm going to just be so excited about getting my job did. I don't even care, what they throw at me. I got this because I'm on top of things. And by the way, did I remind myself I'm on top of things? I go in the bathroom, look in the mirror and be like, yo, you the one. You the only one like you. You is the one, Major. Show you right. So that's how you got to get down. You got to write your own narrative. And then you got to write out your script, all the previous narratives, because you got to remind yourself, because the programming has occurred over so many years, you can't just turn it off. I can tell you that right now. You cannot just, I'm going to go cold turkey, turn it. No, you can't do it. It's all up in there. You talking about your mind being seared, okay, with some information, feelings, how things work and how they don't work, all been programmed. So now we big girls, big boys. It's time to come up with your own narrative and then live that way. If you want to live like a millionaire, go do it. You say, I ain't got enough money. Well, you ain't going to do it then. You didn't write your own narrative because you already believe you ain't got it. So until you start believing and then doing and then becoming the thing that you wrote the narrative on, you ain't going to never achieve it. But at least I gave you the information. That's how I'm doing it. So I'm living in front of y'all right now, doing what I want to do, going for walks every morning. My business run, you know, it do what it do. I make money, blah, blah, blah. I take care of this little systematic stuff. I can not go or I can go. I can go do a job or I can not do a job. So how did I get to that point? Writing my own narrative. But first, I understood that that's what I needed to do and that there was another narrative working, not on my behalf. The narratives that you've been trained and I've been was previously trained in are there to work against you. That's why you public enemy number one to yourself. That's how I can with all surety say that's the case. And I rest my case if we was in court. You know what I'm saying? But this is what's going on. So you gotta really take this all in, consume some of this. If you need some help, just put in the comments after the video post. Major, I need help with writing my narrative. I'm not going to write your narrative for you because you're the only one who knows what you really need to do, you know, and how you need to do or how you want to move around here. Okay? So I can't write your narrative for you, but I can tell you and guide you how the narrative writing concept works, how applicable it is for you, because you and me the same. You cut me, I'm gonna bleed. You cut you gonna bleed too. Some of y'all drink so much, maybe alcohol shoot out, but you know what I'm saying, or you smoke so much, maybe some nicotine will pop out, but other than that, blood gonna come out, right? So all I'm saying is, if you need some help with understanding how to start applying a narrative for your life, I can help you. Put it in the comments, I'll respond back. I can't spend all day, so don't send me no message like 42 pages long. I'm not going to be able to read all of that. But if you just say, yo, Major, I'm interested in that. What I did. Okay. First, I'm going to tell you the first thing, write this down. Write it down. You got to know how to turn off what's already been programmed. Takes a minute. They say every 30 days to muscle memory a new habit, or a bad habit or a good one. It don't matter which one you pick. But if you continually do something repetitiously for 30 days, you'll kind of be in the systematic memorization of that pattern, and you'll kind of still try to do it. If you're focused on it, you will really do it. Now that you're over 6 years old, it takes repetition to make the subconscious shut down long enough, because the subconscious don't believe that you're telling it the truth. It believes that the old narrative that you live by is the truth. T-R-U-F. F. That's the truth. So when it believes that the old narrative that you already been bought and you've been paid for with, that you consume, it won't let you out of it. It keeps your environment doing the same thing, so you can't get out of the old narrative. It's really trying to protect us. When you change the narrative and reprogram pattern after pattern after pattern, do it over and over and over till it takes, the subconscious will finally break and say, dang, okay, we on something new, we on some new stuff. Yeah, he done went over the line now, so I got to keep up. I got to bring in his environment exactly what he just repatterned, because he broke the old. Now we on the new. I know he really doing this, she really doing this now, so I'm with you. Subconscious will come help you. Your subconscious is what's controlling the environment around you at all times. So that's why when you watch a lot of programming, you induce your field of energy with the patterns and the frequencies of the stuff that you're watching. And that's what you're bringing to yourself at all times. You're magnetizing it to yourself because your subconscious is that powerful. So the only way you're going to break this stuff is you got to first, before you can take on a new pattern, You got to start turning off and getting rid of the old, just like they're doing with the system right now. Okay? You have to turn off the old. What that means is your old way of thinking has to go if you want to roll like this. You can't put, I'm using some scriptural stuff because it's contextually concise, okay? You can't put new wine into a old wine skin. Why? Because the new wine is too strong and it will burst the old wine skin. Like your brain, you can't put no new in there until you get rid of the old. Okay? Get rid of the old stuff first so you got room for the new. You do not want to tap yourself out. Okay? So, the first thing, you have to turn off all of these old systems, even the ones that you're holding on to dearly. If you want a serious paradigm shift, if you want your life to come into balance of some sort, and if you want your environment to be contained to the things that you want in your environment, then you're going to have to put in this work. This ain't no easy work right here. This ain't no, oh, I just tried it this weekend, New Year's resolution kind of BS. This is not that. This is grinding. This is sitting down, closing out your friends and your family for a hot minute because they are part of the old programming too. Now, it doesn't mean you leave them in the dust. You just got to get out past 30, 45, 60 days, long enough for your subconscious to start changing your environment right before your eyes. So, if that's what you need so you can stop being your own public enemy number one, that's what you got to do. And like I said, you got to, it's a lot, because I know we program you program past yourself, past your capacity. Your hard drive is smoking right now. And then they trying to throw more hot coals on top of what's already burning. So, you can either do what you did right now, or you can do what I'm doing right now, or try to get somewhere close to that for your own self so that you can go on your journey the way you want to go on your journey. So, you want to go out of here on somebody else's narrative, or you want to go out of here on your own narrative? This is the whole point I'm making. So, we ain't going to point fingers at this entity or that entity and, this media group or that media. Oh, they're so unfair, they're biased, and they're supposed to be. That's what it's there for. Y'all think this was once such a holy place and now it's contaminated? It's always been contaminated. You got to work on you. All my videos about you working on you, doing what you supposed to did. Ain't even about doing what everybody else is doing. Because if that was the case, I'd have 50,000 people on here right now going, yeah, raise the roof, Major, raise the roof. No, this is the narrow gate right here. The narrow gate is in your mind. That's where you close everything out. The narrow gate, if you look at the Bible, the narrow gate, well, I think it was in Jerusalem. That was where the one dude said, who was that? It could have been Jesus in English, that word, that person. It's easier for a rich man to pass through the eye of a needle, it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man to like give up all his wealth. If you go to one of them temples over there, I can't remember, I'm rusty as heck, y'all see I'm so rusty with this, but the eye of the needle that the camel was passing through is not an actual needle that you think you're sewing with. It's not that. The eye of the needle that they're talking about was a place in the city gate, in the wall, that was built a certain way where camels couldn't get through it. They have all the baggage on them, people trying to bring them into the city to unload all the wares and sell stuff, blah, 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 blah. The camel couldn't get through there with all the stuff on there. Only way the camel could get through is you got to take off all the stuff they was bringing in to sell. Then the camel could get through. That's why I say easier for a camel to squeeze through the eye of the needle. That was the name of the gate, the eye of the needle, because it's like the shape of that. It's like this shape, like a needle head. Okay. The reason why I brought that up is I don't know. His stuff just pops out. You know, Major don't have no script. I just be running. It's just running intellectual property right here. Copyright infringement. I don't know. It's just be running. So the reason why that is there is to prove to you that what you're reading isn't actually what your thoughts are connected to. You're connected to the programming, the training to discern what's in that book. You're in English, not even Hebrew or some other language. And so what's happening is you got a bunch of word pictures in your mind that don't even correlate with the actual words in the book or the sentences. So you can't get right, just like the character in the movie Life. The dude name was Can't Get Right. Little stupid is what stupid does kind of thing. And so this is where we at. I'm not saying anything against anybody's way or their journey. I'm just doing this is Major's viewpoint, okay? So I don't mean to come across brass. I'm coming across brass. I am brassness. That's all it is. That's all the TI is. So to end this live out, I hope you got enough punch in the chest today. And I hope is a big A empty word too. It's really shouldn't use it. But it's a cool, catchphrase in this crazy communicational, language we speak. But you gather what you can take out of this. You put it together. Use it as ammunition for your utility belt. Everything is a tool. Money's a tool. I'm so tired of being so stuck up with money stuff. I appreciate y'all sending these gifts. See, Marie, you just always up in the house like that. Appreciate you. But money is a tool, y'all. It's that program right there. I don't care what you think you believe as far as faith is concerned. When it come down to it, that money be like, yeah, got you listening. When you able to give it like C. Marie and other people to get it, the money don't have you. It's the energy got you. That's where we want to be. To be honest, if I could send y'all money and stuff on here, I'll be sending y'all money. I'm just me. I'm Major. I do stuff like that. I don't care. Whatever I put out, come back to me. If you got a bank, let me hit you with this real quick and I'm going to go. But if your bank account revolved around good energy or bad energy, would you be in a credit position or would you be in a debit position? All debited away in debt. That's what you need to ask yourself, because what you put out does come back. Now, you might put out some help to somebody with some money or helping them move their house. It don't come back exactly the exact same way you put it out. When you looking for it that way, you miss everything. But your heart's still ticking strong. You still got teeth in your mouth, I hope. You still doing what you doing. Maybe your children's children are successful. You supplying energy through your actions right now that's gonna come back to you at some point or another. It's gonna come back in this life or the next. So as for me and my house, we sowing some good seed, and it ain't got nothing with modified contaminants. It's good seed that grows on any turf, any kind of dirt, any kind of soil, like Jack and the Beanstalk kind of seed. Just throw it out there and it just boom. That's what kind of seed you need to be planting. You need to be working with. All this negative stuff, you could just throw it out the window. Okay? Throw it. I'm so sorry. Hold on to them few teethuses. Get you some crowns and some gold. You remember back in the day, people used to wear the gold, used to wear the partial gold. I thought dudes was so cool. I didn't know something was wrong with the teeth. T-E-E-F. But anyway, look, I'm so happy to be here to speak to you another time. This is awesome. That's what's up, Jax. Oh, that's so awesome. Your supreme energy is keeping you. You say God, praise God, then praise him or her. I don't know which one it is, so I have to say we're gonna have to come up with a word where it's both put together, the yin and yang, and then we call God that, because it's not fair. We birth out of the womb, the woman give birth to the whole universe, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think God might be more feminine than masculine, or a combination of both. That only makes sense to me. To me, I know what the book say, but I'm saying to me. I'm so sorry, I gotta say that. Whichever way you need to use it, that's which way you need to use it. It's coming for you like that. God's hand of protection covered y'all. Okay? Whatsoever believe ye. Okay, so anyway, we can call all the different names we need to call. Whatever part of the vocabulary you need to use for describing what it is for you, use it. Break out of that kindergarten classroom. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. Now you come out with some 1 + 1 is 18. Because I'm maxing out. This 5 × 5 is 493. Why? Because I want 493. It's my rules, my narrative. Okay? Now don't take that all the way, because they will pull you over on the highway. You're doing 543 miles an hour, supposed to be 55. Yeah, you're going to be in a little trouble in your physicalities. But you know what I'm saying? In your mindset, you need to have energy at those octaves, at those frequencies, up that high, to overcome your adversary. You and me is our own worst enemy. All day, every day, and twice on Sunday. Go on, choir, sing. All right, play that organ. Saints, I'm playing with you. Do your thing, Chicken Wang. So listen, I'm gonna read some of these cool comments. Jax, Jax says something about Major wants a copter. I'm a helicopter myself up here. So whatever I keep requiring in my environment, that's what's gonna come and be necessary for me. That's how I'm looking at it. So I don't think I want it. It's just a part of my regimen, part of my environment. Now it has to come. It has to. I'm attracting it. I can't help it. So it just, you call it what you want to. Prayer. You know why prayers don't get answered is because you, at the end of the prayer, you relax on it. You sit back on it and expect the entity that you're praying to do it for you. Well, then why you got hands, fingers, toes, massive, why do we need this if that's the case? No, the case is you were created to do. James 1:23. Be ye a doer of the word, not a hearer. I ain't that rusty. So that's talking French to the Frenchman. I can put it on that level too. Is that the level I operate from? No, not anymore. But y'all feel what I'm saying. So if you're going to do the book, be the book. If you're not, don't do it. Don't just, but hey, if you is, I'm expecting you to walk on water. And that's not a joke, because I'm serious about what I'm talking about. If we're partaking in it, you better take that thing all the way. All the way. That's for everybody out there other than a serial killer. I want you to take nothing nowhere. I'm not talking to you. Y'all see, you gotta state this stuff, or people, a Major told me to take it to the hilt, and you know, I do what I do every day, so I do what I do even more now. No, I'm talking about sane beings who are trying to make a good, positive difference in the world. It start with you. You ain't gonna change the whole world, but your world is the one that need to be changing, just like mine. So, I appreciate y'all. My throat hurting. Where my water at? Let me get some mineral water. Oh, bougie mineral water. Gotta have it. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. See the programming? Oh, my goodness. It's in deep, y'all. But we are the conquerors. You just been sold a bill of false goods like myself. And now we have to arise back to that conquering mentality. That's all it is. Remember, do more work on getting rid of the old program before you start exercising the new programs. This is why New Year's resolution stuff is a waste of time. Make sure you spend your time accordingly, because time is short. That's all I got to say on this one. Anybody got any comments? Nope. Okay, gotta go. But I appreciate all of y'all. All of these comments. Stay hydrated. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, GG Naturals. Snake, that's what's up. Yep, DeVary Greenwood. Y'all own it. Jax, boom. That's what I'm talking about. Elevate your mind. One of these days, I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off. Y'all just think about it, because the last time I said something like this on a video, people went ballistic, and I had 900,000 people want Major to let them into the thing. So it's only 129 of us on here, so that's what's up. Some people ain't got the stomach for this. It's just only a handful. We the handful. The Narrow Gators. TheNarrowGators.com. I'll throw that website up tomorrow. But look, at some point in time, we may have to do this where we start a conglomerate. We got to get to the point where we put some things on the street. We see what's wrong. And it ain't about changing the system. It's actually about working in the system with your new system. Because when you fight fights that you ain't fit to fight, you will lose. That's it. It's common sense. The fight is here. You can win those. You can win all that. Fighting here, yeah, good chance you can take one on the chin and lights out. But I got to get back in there and see what's going on in the, I was going to say the circus, the fair. Get these Asians out of here. They don't know. They probably in there eating French fries and chicken wings, and I got them on vegan stuff. They probably like, oh, we in the fair, Daddy. I am eating a hot dog and fried chicken wings, deep fried Oreos, and all kind of stuff. So I got to run in here and get them out of here. Appreciate all of y'all. I wish I could save all of these comments so I could read all of this stuff. I know, please save this live. It'll get saved. You'll be able to go over it. Peace out, Ali Frazier. New Nagasaki. Kamstamida. I don't know where you're from. You're Japanese. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Sky Divine. C. Marie, as always. Y'all the bestesses. C. Marie. Miss E. Jax. Who else? All y'all the bomb. Bomb, baby. Bomb, baby. Y'all see I'm on some other stuff today. Kind of get my head out of my clouds and about to go to this next level, so I had to come punch it through real quick. Appreciate all of y'all once again for hanging out with me. When this post, please come back and hit the comments for me. If we can get all y'all say something on that, would be so super dope. Take a couple of minutes, it'll post. That's what's up. If you haven't subscribed to my new channel, go to Major Experience TV and subscribe to blow my new one up. So when I start doing these new lives and vids over there, y'all gonna get all that juiciness, okay? Because I'm saving it for that. And I'm not gonna even tell you where it's coming from. You're just gonna see it when you sees it, okay? Miss Cherry in the house, that's what's up. I appreciate all of y'all. I got to go. It's been a fun one. This is Major. Appreciate you again, everybody, for the gifts, for the subscriptions, all the subscribers, all this stuff. Y'all the bestesses. I got to go. Got to go. Appreciate it, y'all. This is Major signing off for another kind of cool video. Until the next, peace.